I think the Oaks shaped me in two major ways that have affected my current job and even my time at Stanford. The first is really in giving dignity to work in and of itself, to be able to see work as being an extension of faithfulness, to be able to see diligence as a good thing, regardless of the type of work that we're doing, that the Lord takes such joy in giving someone gifts and then seeing them do wonderful things with those gifts. The second way in which the Oaks experience has really set me up for this current job that I'm in is really just in the academic training that I received. The job that I do today in management consulting is really, it's problem solving, and the Oaks has given me a tool set that is really unparalleled in how to break down different problems, to see them in new ways, to look at them through different angles, and then to articulate them back to a group of people who may be skeptical of your ideas, who may ask a lot of questions, and you need to defend the way that you break down those ideas. When I think about my peers, whether it's my peers in my job or my peers in college, very few of them had an opportunity to practice that before they came to college or their job. And so I just felt that the Oaks, the opportunity that it gave me to learn how to solve problems, how to articulate them in a persuasive and compelling way, was just unparalleled. We have alumni in probably every continent but Antarctica, and they're doing incredible things, and they bring with them that same mission that the Oaks instilled in them from the start, which was to be a knight in the army of God, to fight the good fight in whatever they do, whether they're studying for a PhD or they're in missions, whether they do business in different areas of the world, whether they are lawyers, engineers, doctors, whatever they do it faithfully unto God, and that's really the most important thing. In terms of the families and the teachers and the legacy that they leave, it's in no way different, and they too have a very personal impact on so many students' lives, that when students walk out of the door, their experience of the Oaks is rarely summed up in so and so many books that they read, but really in so and so many people that they spent time with, that took the time to mentor and coach them, to challenge them, and to walk with them in times that were harder. And so, I think the legacy at the Oaks of the community is incredibly strong and incredibly unique. When I think about the Oaks and its impact, not only on me, but on the students that I graduated with, the one word that comes to mind is really wisdom, which is it's not a word that's very in fashion these days. It sounds very sort of old, but I think that it's something that you will find very rare and yet extremely precious. That most schools, what they're completely focused on is knowledge. And I did feel walking out of the Oaks like I had plenty of that, but that was not the most important thing that I gained from the Oaks. It was in watching how teachers walked with God and watching my fellow students grapple with some of these theology, philosophy, scriptures that were challenging and were good, and learning how to cope with difficult situations and to serve others and love others in difficult situations. That was what I took out of my experience of the Oaks. It was not probably everything that I could have taken out of Aristotle's On Civics, but it was something much more precious than that. I'm indebted really to the Oaks for that gift, and I think every student that has walked out of the Oaks doors is as well.